Hello YouTube, my name's Kanga, and today we're going to talk about different Stardew events where you're not told what to do. They just show up in the corner of the screen, then disappear like nothing happened, or they're only signified by a noise heard at nighttime. A lot of these confused me greatly my first playthrough, and some of them are so rare that they didn't happen my first playthrough and then confused me in the second one instead. This video is mostly aimed for newer players who've not figured these out yet, but the video will contain some Stardew spoilers. First up is a guaranteed event. On day 2 of your first summer, when you go to bed, there'll be a loud noise, and waking up on day 3 will give you the prompt that an earthquake has occurred. This is what removes the rocks blocking the railroad area. After your greenhouse is constructed, there's a 10% chance that during the night while you're sleeping, you will hear strong wind noises, and upon waking up will be prompted that a strong windstorm has occurred. This means the tree across from Marnie's house has fallen down. It will then prompt you that you need 100 pieces of hardwood in order to fix it, and fixing it will make it a home for raccoons who you can do quests for. If you have crops planted outside on your farm, anytime in spring, summer, or fall, there's a 1% chance that after going to bed, the crop fairy will appear. She selects a crop, and all the crops in a 5x5 area around it will be magically grown and ready to harvest upon waking up. The chosen crop cannot be a wild seed, but the surrounding ones can. If there are no appropriate crops or it's raining, the fairy event will do nothing. Also with a 1% chance of happening is a visit from the witch. She will visit while the player is asleep after you have at least one coop and/or slime hutch on your farm with at least one animal or slime inside of it. If she chooses to visit the slime hutch, all slimes inside will become black slimes. If she visits the coop, you will receive one void egg inside, which can be incubated and hatched into a void chicken. After reaching 100% perfection, there's a 60% chance visiting your coop will leave a golden egg to be incubated into a golden chicken instead of the void egg, making it one of the most rare events in the game. Every single night where no other events occur, there's a 1% chance that during the night a message will prompt you that an explosion was heard last night. Upon waking up, you'll find a meteor has landed on your farm. This can only be broken with a gold or stronger pickaxe, and upon breaking will drop iridium ore, stone, and omnigeodes, with a 25% chance of also dropping a prismatic shard, making receiving a prismatic shard from a meteor one of the most rare events in the game. However, this event only ignores tiles with placed items on them, so there's a chance it will destroy some of your crops and/or pathways. One of the most rare events in the game can only occur after completing year 1. With a 0.8% chance of it happening each night when no other event occurs, you may hear an alien sound and be prompted that a weird sound was heard at night. Upon waking up, you'll find a strange capsule somewhere on your farm with something fleshy in it. If you pick it up, nothing will happen. But if you let it stay outside for 3 days, the capsule will break, and you will then have a 1% chance of seeing a shadowy figure running around town at nighttime. It's presumed to be whatever escaped from that capsule. With only a 0.5% chance of occurring each night that no other events occur, you may hear an owl sound when sleeping. And upon waking up, you'll find a stone owl has appeared somewhere on your farm. It doesn't do anything, but this is the only way to get this statue, and it can occur multiple times in the same save. On days on the calendar marked with balloons, you'll wake up to a prompt saying the bookseller is in town today. This means when you go above the area Jojo Mart is in, you can purchase and sell books with the bookseller. Occasionally, on a random non-festival day, a fishing frenzy may appear. You'll be notified of its location and the fish type, and when you head to that location, there'll be a large patch of bubbles. Fishing there will give you a much greater chance of catching that specific fish than any other time. Most of the other events are pretty straightforward, like an animal or child being born, but I do want to mention one other event, because it is not super rare from in-game coding, but rather super rare because of the way people play the game. On any night where no other event occurs, if you leave one of your animals outside of the coop or barn with the door closed so that they cannot enter, there's a 50% chance that a wild animal will come and permanently steal the animal. At night, you will hear the sound of wolves, and all other animals in the morning will display a message saying that something bad happened last night. So make sure you always let your animals into the coop and barn at night.